Before we get into today's time lapse, I just want to let you guys know that my website was just redesigned and it now features a blog where I talk about all art related things, what I'm working on, future projects, new supplies, tutorials, tips, and everything like that. It also features a gallery showing photographs that I take myself of me as well as my artwork. All of my time-lapse videos and art tutorials are up on my website. You can watch them from there if you're on there and just don't want to switch to YouTube. My commission guidelines are up as well if anybody would like to email me about getting a custom portrait done. And of course, I also have my shop up there. FYI, all of my prints are currently buy one get one free until further notice. Just use the promotional code butterflies and you will get your second print free. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and to another art tutorial. I know I haven't done an art tutorial in a while, but today I have one about shading shiny round objects. So I'm going to be using color pencils for this tutorial, and I'm going to be using 4 different colors plus white, and those 4 colors are Crimson Red, Dahlia Purple, Henna, and Deco Peach. These are Prismacolor Premier colors, but of course you can use whatever colors you want. So the first thing about shading shiny round objects is you want to use a reference, because it's important for you to know where you need to place shadows and where the light source is coming from, because when things are shiny, it's because the light is shining on them. It's very important to the realism of the drawing. The first thing I do for when I shade anything in color pencil is I lay down a base shade. So for this tutorial, my base shade is going to be Crimson Red, and your base shade is basically whatever color you see the most when you look at whatever it is that you're shading, or the color that like overshadows every other color. Like we all know that everything is made up of a bunch of colors mixed together, but whatever you see from afar, from a distance, when you look at it, that's what you want your base shade to be. You want to shade lightly, and once again, this is a suggestion for any color pencil work. You don't want to do hard, harsh, solid shading, if that makes sense. Just shade super light. It's gonna look grainy, but don't worry about the smooth outcome that you're looking for, because that will come with more and more layers. So after the base shade, now you want to add in the darkest parts. And for my shadows, the color I'm using is Dahlia Purple. And it's important to draw what you see. It's not going to look like much of anything at first when you're drawing what you see, because you're pretty much just shading random shapes. But it'll all come together as you blend all of those random shapes that you're filling in. And also you want to make sure that the shading that you're doing, the shadow shading that you're doing, should curve to the shape of the round object. So there should be no straight shapes. It should all be curved. So now you want to find a color that is halfway between the base color and the shadow color. For me, that color is Henna. And you should shade lightly in between the shadow and the base to begin to blend them. Now you want to go back to your base color and add another layer to smooth it out. Press down on your pencil just a little bit harder than you did before, not too hard. Now that you've done that, you want to go back to your shadow color again and repeat that same step. Shade it over again, adding another layer, and press just a little harder than you did before. At this time, you want to grab a color that is halfway between the lightest shade that you see and white, because white is going to be your highlights, and you want to start to blend the rest of the colors to blend into your highlight, if that makes sense. So the lightest shade in my little Christmas ornament is going to be Deco Peach. So I'm going to use this color to start highlighting the shiny parts of the object. Then I'm going to go back and blend some more. The darkest is going to be blended with the next lightest, is going to be blended with the next lightest, which is going to be blended with the next lightest. Use your lightest color to add another layer to the shiny parts of your object. Drawing realistically, I know I sound like repetitive, but drawing realistically is all about layers. And every time you add a new layer, you have to go back and blend all your colors again. I mean, you don't have to, but I do that because I find that it gives me the most realistic look. So now the finishing touch, of course, is adding white. The white is what sets off all of the shiny parts and highlights everything and making it look so much more vibrant and real. You can also go over the white color pencil with a little bit of white gel pen to really make it pop. And now you have a realistic, shiny, round object. I hope this tutorial has been helpful. If you like it, please thumbs up, share it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more tutorials, or Artorials as we call them over here. And make sure to click the bell so that you can get notified whenever I upload a new one. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.